Finbarr, Hungary versus Ireland, game 1, which is moving. Let's do it. Round 1 in the moving game. So this is game 1, so you can move. It looks like we're starting off in Japan. Both players, we'll see. Who has the strong suit here in Japan?
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at my notes. I don't think that Japan is a favourite country for either of these players, so who's going to come out on top? It's time to find out.
We see Szalek immediately zooming into the plates on the poles, because those do, and the transformers here by Finbarr. These are regional in Japan. If you do learn them, there is a public document on it out there. And we do see an instant send almost by Szalek here, and 12 seconds left on the clock for Finn.
Pushing the pressure. Good to see Szalek coming in with confidence, forcing Finbarr to respond.
Wow.
And Finbarr responds wonderfully, Trevor.
With a great guess there, and yeah, it's probably one of those things where he looked at the plate or the transformer, and he was able to narrow down the prefecture there. Let's keep going to next round, which looks like it's going to be Australia. Let's see if we can region guess here. Both players will move. This is where, round 2 is where the multis do start, so we will see maybe more damage here. Your immediate thought here will be Western Australia, and we do see, I think I might have just seen a yellow pole on that sign there, which would indicate, well, it says city of something, so maybe it's over there near Perth or something, we'll see.
Australia, huge place.
We have Szalek zooming
Still
in
on the
here.
bin, of course, some information, but which player will use it better?
And Szalek has found the city here, Busselton.
Busselton.
Yeah, it looks like that. Finn will presumably find it as well, because he will know it's Western Australia, and he will take his time. We also have the green paint on the bottom of the poles there, which does indicate WA. Oh no. Oh no. This is actually massive. 1 second left.
It's going to be huge, and it's a massive difference, Trevor. You're absolutely right.
Is that... Did he just get 2 rounds?
That will be 2 rounds and done. Oh, wow. What a start for the newcomer, Szalek.
And I think that might be a nerves game there. That might be...
Wow.
I mean...
But we were barely able to catch our breath there.
Yeah, that was not something that you expect, and that's something that... It's hard to describe, when you're in that position, like kind of what you just miss clues, and I think that's what happened. Or maybe he saw red herring, maybe he thought the pole was Taz. I'm not entirely sure what he saw there, but that was if you're Szalek, you're locked in, you're feeling good about that.
Fiery start to EMEA World Cup qualifiers. Szalek's definitely going to be feeling good after that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to be the best for, 3 games, and we'll see if that's the case for Szalek here. What he's not looking for is Russia, because Finn is kind of the Russian goat, so we will see, but...
Well, of course, we move on now to no move. We'll see if that can even the playing field. I mean, it's hard to draw anything from game 1. It happens so quickly. I'm sure Finbarr is going to be, or attempting to be, more locked in than ever. Yeah. And it looks like it's ready to go whenever you are, Trevor.
Yeah, you have to get those nerves out somewhere.
Yeah.
What better way to do it? And Finn probably is hoping, or is glad to see a no-move game here. Let's see if that's the case in round 1. Let's see what we have. Let's keep it going. Both players.
Round 1 of game 2. Yes, you heard that right, everybody. If you've just tuned in, we made it straight through game 1 in an instant with Szalek hitting 6k damage on the second round.
Yeah, so in game 2 here, this is no move. Both players only have this 1 360 panorama. It presumes to be maybe a Canada or like a weird northeast like Maine or something, but I would probably go Canada. And we do see Szalek zooming in to that region of the world there. We have 35 seconds left. Ontario guess here by Szalek. Finn still scouring to see if he can find any sort of signs or maybe copyright. I'm not sure what he's zooming into. Okay, I thought he was going to Australia for a second. He worried me. But, yep, Szalek looking at the trees. We have some birches here. Both players looking to make an educated guess with 15 seconds left.
Time really winding down now with just 10 seconds left. Which player will be the first to act? Each time it's been Szalek so far. This time, I mean, we're literally going down to the final second.
Wow. Manny. And Flin Flon, Manitoba. And that's 600 points. So, I mean, even if one player had a good guess there, that would have been... It could have been big, but luckily it wasn't.
Very rare we see the entire time wind down with both players just sort of waiting it out.
Yeah, you kind of... It's because both players weren't really too confident. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, though, and see how confident they are.
Keep it rolling, Trevor. On to round number 2.
And this is an exciting round, Paula. You want to know why?
I want to know why, Trevor. Tell me.
So for those interested, this is new coverage.
Is this the latest gen? Is that what we're talking here?
Latest gen and the latest drop of the new DLC in the Google Maps world of Kazakhstan. You see the big truck here with everything looking like Russia, so that would be an indicator there. So this country just dropped.
Literally, so when did it drop? Like how recently are we talking?
Like at least 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Are there any players already at an expert level on Kazakhstan?
When new countries drop nowadays, it's kind of easy to fix, I would say, because you can. I mean, we have Szalek zooming in on the tape of the car there. If you know you're going to be competing at a high level, you have to learn it. And I don't know which player here has learned more. I'm assuming Finn probably has. But we do see Szalek zooming in there.
Yeah, Szalek already zooming in on Kazakhstan. Finn yet to open the map, if I'm not mistaken. Looking down at the Google car now, zooming in on Kazakhstan as well.
And kind of separate regions of the country too, it looks like. So we could see big points here, Paula. With only 5 seconds remaining.
Round 2 with 3 seconds left, Trevor.
Wow. Finn is closer there, but marginally. But it is points, and
it's solid
confidence,
points.
If anything.
It's not 6K, but it is a solid 1.2.
Keep going. Round 3 of 10. Looks like we're going to be in Brazil here. We do see let's see what the players. We have the antenna on the car there that Finn is zooming in on. That's Brazil, Ecuador, Colombia. And yeah, you're making a region guess here based off the vegetation and soil and all these trees here. Looks pretty dry. We'll see if the Brazil call out is what these players do lean towards as well, or if they go somewhere else.
The dust kicking up behind the Google car. One of these players is going to be left in the dust after the matchup. Szalek up 1-0. This is game 2 of 3.
We have Finn.
So Finbarr has to bounce back if we want to see NMPZ.
Finn does need to win this game, and he is zooming in to Acre here. I like the guess. You know, Brazil is, some consider a big country, so big countries mean big points.
They definitely do.
Both players are in Acre. Is Finn going to move last second, or is he going to stay there? He looks like he's going to stay, and both players are confident in Acre. We'll see what ends up coming to fruition here, though, with 3 seconds left.
Once again, the clock winds down, and both players in a similar region, but way off the mark. Yeah. Not a round to write home about, Trevor.
Nope. It's maybe not easy to Roraima either. Usually in Roraima, you maybe would see hills in the distance that we didn't see there. So that is maybe a little bit trickier. But we are back in Japan. And we did see...
Beautiful.
We did see Finn take a Japan round in the first round of the first game before he unfortunately got 2 rounded there. So we'll assume he has an advantage here. He's zooming on the Transformers. In this no move, you kind of have to learn the regional, prefecture of plates on poles and Transformers on the electricity poles there. So
have you had a chance yet, Trevor, to travel to Japan? I'm not sure if we've touched upon this before.
I have not. In the game of Geoguessr, I've seen it quite a bit.
Okay, so. Of course on Geoguessr, but I figured since you've become a man of the world and you've been traveling.
Finn is, when you get to that level of the map, you have to be pretty confident in the city you're in. And it looks like he sees we have,
he's lining up the road
north, so he's lining, which is pretty confident. It seems like something that you should be. And Szalek's still looking here at the Transformer, trying to grasp any sort of information he can. It looks like they're going to be in somewhat similar regions.
10 seconds now. Finn using every last second to try to line up that road. Will he be close? Let's see. Oh, very close. Not the exact road, but he's close.
It's still he's still in the green there, Szalek. And Finn is looking to take this to NMPZ. Let's keep it going to round 5.
This is exactly what Finn needed to do after that disastrous game 1, round 2. Steadily building up the momentum, getting himself back into the matchup.
Looks like we're going to be in Spain here. Just based off of the vibes, one would say. We have the blue Euro plate architecture. Maybe it feels more coastal. We'll see what the players... We do have a Spanish sign there you can see, and maybe looks like Spanish, which would maybe be helpful. Both players making a region guess here in Spain maybe isn't the easiest, but that flag in the distance, both players trying to see if that could be like a regional flag.
Szalek looking through the trees, trying to find any information he can. Anything standing out? Oh, look at there, Finbarr. He's got a sign there. perhaps not lingering on it too long. Trevor, anything standing out to you about what we've got on screen?
For me, it just looks dry. Or it looks more like southern Spain, but it's hard to make a region guess here with liminal information. We do see a Madrid guess here, or at least zoom in by Finn there.
Finn going to Madrid.
Szalek looks like he was going more south there.
Yeah.
Or more north, I should say.
3 seconds again. The clock really being spent. Time, is it well spent? Yes, by Szalek. It is. And with our... Is it, triple damage? Yeah, that's a big hit towards Finbarr.
3,000. And he's in the yellow, and Szalek is taking that confidence into round 6.
Halfway through.
Yeah, Szalek is really looking to win this. I don't know who has the advantage in NMPZ.
That's a big swing. Big swing.
You know, you have to be happy with this position that you're sitting in right here. And this round 6 does not look easy at all by any means. So let's go ahead and start and see what the players end up doing here.
Let's not forget everybody at home as these multis build. So does the damage. And players absolutely try their best to capitalize on that. We see Szalek swing game 2 back in his favor, but can he hold on?
Copyright there. We have 2023 copyright. That means anything to Finn. Zooming on, it's definitely going to be Europe, like Eastern Europe probably. But I can't really tell where I would go here. We see Szalek zooming into the copyright there as well. Looking at the polls. No one is confident in the country here, you have to presume. Finn has he looks confused. So we'll see. 20 seconds, and there we go again, looking for the copyright.
Yeah.
Grasping for any straws.
Finn laughing now as he opens his map. He's going towards Turkey, Istanbul specifically. Szalek yet to open the map. I think Szalek is truly lost.
I don't know.
Now, look, we've got a big difference here.
It's decent. It's decent. It could.
Could this be game?
It's Turkey. It's Western. It's European Turkey, and that's a great. It's not game.
Well, 3.5x.
That's 2100.
It's not game. 2100. Finbarr now punching back. He opens his guard and fires towards Szalek.
And you have to be happy, for Finn there. That's a great guess. Not an easy guess. That was a very well-deserved or well-earned guess in Western or European Turkey there. Keep going into round 7. And can Finn go 3 for 3 in Japan? This is he's quite literally gotten every single Japan location right within like 20 kilometers today. So, and we will look around and see a plate on the pole that Szalek will zoom in on. Finn zooming for something until he sees a pole right behind him. He'll be happy to see that if he finds it. He is not looking there yet.
Yeah, looking at the water right now. Still yet to turn around and find that pole.
Oh,
there it is. There it is.
He's looking at the plate there. These are somewhat regional. And both players are looking at that, seeing what information they can find.
Finbarr's looking now into the memory bank.
This pole is split in half there, Paula. It's not very good.
Look, I'm not much of an architect, but I think you're right, Trevor.
It happens.
All right, Finbarr zooming in now. Weighing up where he wants to go, just outside Hiroshima at the moment. Szalek, look, different region there, I think.
Can't quite tell. Yeah, this should be. This is going one way or the other.
Absolutely, this could be it. With 3 seconds left on the clock, who is going to take it?
Wow.
Oof. Szalek closer, both players off. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Finbarr still alive. Just under 700 points.
Wow. And that's maybe gettable, maybe not, but that's not easy. That's for sure. Both players, Szalek taking the hedge south does pay off there. And you're just hoping for a gettable. You're not looking for Russia if you're Szalek here. You're looking for something region guessable. Let's see what that is in round 8. And this does not look easy at all. Let's see what we have here.
We've got a cobbled road.
It's European for sure.
Through a forest.
Let's see what the players do. This is the only 360 panorama they have.
Trevor, of course, for everybody at home, does get to move, get on our side. He's able to get a bit more information. Do you see anything, Trevor?
No, it's just
anything to place us.
No, you're not gonna find any information on the road.
This could be tough for both our players.
Yeah, I mean, this is not an easy.
What are the keys here, where all you've got is vegetation and a cobbled road? What are we looking for?
You're looking at well, obviously you can tell it's like the Gen 4 blue car, so both players are gonna know it's Europe. And you're looking at, honestly, just the trees, even just the cobblestone. Like, I'm not even sure where this cobblestone is present a lot of the times. We see Poland guess here. He's between Poland and Baltic. Finn is kind of indicating there on the screen. I lean more towards, I don't know if I've ever seen a road like this in the Baltics is the thing. That'd be weird. But, you know, it's an atypical round for sure, 10 seconds. And we have, is Szalek on the hedge Baltic Sea? He's hedging, and we have Finn not knowing where to guess. 1 second. It's Estonia.
Oh, is that even going to be enough?
No, no, no. Is it?
4.5x. Yes, it is.
Wow.
Finbarr stays alive, and we are tied up 1-1, which means we get to see NMPZ. Look at him looking at the camera. Locked eyes, locked in. Finbarr, congrats. You're alive, mate.
Wow, he's talk about locked in there. That's the definition. And we keep getting spoiled with these NMPZ games. It's like they know the Geoguessr guys know how much content it is.
We were talking about it last time, right, Trevor? Is that the format creates these moments, creates this high skill ceiling, and everyone's operating close to it. And so a lot of the times it's going to go down to the wire. Exactly.
It's back and forth. It's back and forth consistently. It's one game Finn in the no move, and one game Szalek in the moving game where he took a 2-round win when Finn went Tasmania on Perth. Finn looking to take it back here. Let's see what we have in round 1, which is Nigeria here with this car, where the blur and everything. Let's keep it going. Both players will know it's Nigeria. Making a region guess here will be interesting. You presumably just go to Lagos, but let's see. Slightly red soil. Maybe go slightly towards Benin. Let's see. Both players. This is the only image they get.
The only one.
It's just one still shot to make one good guess.
One shot, one opportunity.
Would you take it?
Would you capture it?
Capture it, that's sorry.
Or let it, no, I think he says both. Anyway, enough Eminem. Let's zoom in.
Abuja guess here.
As Szalek zooms in on Nigeria.
We have an Abuja zoom in. He's going slightly outside of Abuja. Both players in Abuja. Slightly more south here. This is where Finn is zooming. But will he click?
Already 15 seconds
yeah, I mean,
left on the clock.
When you have these NPZ, you take the time. Instant sending doesn't really do much. Both players. Is this? Actually, might be more.
What the difference is between both players here?
Szalek is locked in. And
oh
wow,
my! Szalek, great start.
That's a great shot there. That's 327 points.
Really solid shot. He's a couple roads over there.
Yeah, that's the skill level you get in these games. European finals, probably one of the most competitive, finals you'll see in this game, in the game of Geoguessr. The talent we have today is extreme, and so is this location. Round 2 of 10, 1.5x damage.
Arguably the most competitive region, EMEA, for Geoguessr, if I'm not mistaken, Trevor.
I would agree for sure. This is the players here can compete. Is this Mexico? I'm going off this screen here. I would probably go Mex, but let's see where the Finn looks confused. NMPZ, it's one of those games where it's a consistency game. So it's like the longer you stay, the more opportunity the other player has to blunder. And Szalek is zooming into Europe.
Finbarr finding humor in something as he scans the image from left to right, close to the screen. What could he be looking for? I mean, there's such little information here. Anything.
And both players, we have a Croatia call and we have a Spain call, so someone could pick up points here. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, to be honest. 10 seconds.
NMPZ.
And he's hedging Italy, and he's moving to Spain. No, he's staying. Yeah, this is not easy. 4 seconds.
NMPZ can often get wild. We can see huge differences, luckily for both.
I saw someone screen there try to move to Mexico last second.
You were absolutely right, Trevor.
I think I saw Szalek trying to move to Mexico last second. It could have been Finn, but
I think it's interesting that both players hedged around roughly the same area, and then, yeah, of course, we're both massively off. But yeah, it means that both are alive, and it's sort of an inconsequential round.
Yeah, if you miss it, you're happy that your opponent also missed it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's keep going to round 3. And this is why NMPZ is so fun. Okay, this is a forest in Europe. Let's enhance image and see what we have.
Enhance.
I mean, I can't tell if you go like a Sweden or like a Finland or That's the two
As a
best.
bit of a Sweden expert myself, I will say I don't think this is a Swedish forest. I will say. I'm going to throw it out there.
Finn is guessing in the water here, so maybe he agrees with you. Maybe he thinks we're in the sea here.
Wouldn't recommend it, but hey, if Finn does want to hedge or head over to Finland, perhaps
Sometimes
good idea.
the water hedges do you well. And we have one in Finland here by Finbarr Lind, one would say. And Szalek is just outside Stockholm here, and he's
Locked
locking in.
by Szalek. He does think it's Sweden.
He does.
Finn, on the other hand, still in Finland. And he locks it in, and it is Finland!
Wow. But still, an NPZ, it's one of those games. And, you know, Paula, he's air pumping right now because he called.
Stop telling the people what I'm doing, Trevor. Yeah, but that was a mini win for me. But it's not about me.
Every win's adds up to a bigger win, you know.
Finn gets the win in Finn.
Let's keep going. NPZ.
Didn't like that one, Trevor?
It was decent. It's decent. It's not your best work, but also not your worst.
Well, we're warming up. It's our first game. It's our first game. Start the day, brother.
Round 4, NPZ. You get one image here. It looks like we're going to be in like a interesting like US location.
I look at this. It's just desolate, desert, lovely blue sky. You can't zoom in on that pole. I mean, is there potential information to be gotten there, like from that telephone pole and the way the wires go? I don't know.
Well, you can see I don't think that's a California pole, so you probably go outside, and it looks like, you know, dry. So you probably go near like Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, this kind of region of the world. And we do see Finn zooming in to Nevada, and both players are going Nevada. I really like this, but we have one in north, one in south. Finn is even like hedging up to Oregon here. And Szalek was, and Finn is still staying in southern Nevada here, letting the time tick down with 15 seconds left. Is Szalek going to move back down, though, is a question. Okay, they're kind of close here, Paula. I don't think, if someone's right, Szalek, where are you going to end up? Finn moving it up closer, and he's hedging middle Nevada here, so probably minimal points. Yep.
Minimal points, indeed. That being said, Szalek is on the back foot. He's got 3.3k left.
Yep.
But at the same time, we saw him swing the game back into his favor before.
Yeah, in these NPZ games, it's kind of not really about how many points you have almost. It's kind of who makes the bigger mistake first.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we'll probably end up seeing here, but we'll see what round 5.
And it's one of the reasons we love an NPZ, because it can be so unpredictable.
Yeah.
You can see those moments where suddenly the coin flips.
Exactly. Paul, do you think this is a Swedish forest?
Because I know you like to bait me, you like to test me. I will say this could be. I don't know if it is, but it definitely could be.
I think it is. We'll see if the players tend to agree here. We do see the antenna on the car there, the short antenna. It does look Swedish. Finn close to the monitor. Szalek, cool, calm, composed. We have a Finland guest
Finn
here.
going back to Finland.
So
Will we see the story of before, where Szalek goes with Sweden? This time it is Sweden.
If one person gets Sweden and the other person goes Finland, or vice versa, it could be big points. 30 seconds left. And we do see
Szalek.
Is he going to hedge Baltic Sea?
He could do a Baltic Sea hedge here. He was circling that,
alpha
talking to us, the audience.
Or he might just be, he's between them, but where he commit, you know, sometimes you have to commit something. He's going to do it, it looks like.
He's going to do it straight in the middle.
He's doing it. You have to respect it, Paula. Is he going to, okay, he's staying.
And Finn is, I think, staying on Finland.
I think it might be Sweden, Paula, so I think, if that's right, Szalek will pick up points here. And it
is.
Wow.
We were, I think, around Gothenburg. They will zoom in. Well, no, we're not around Gothenburg, but middle of the south of Sweden there. And Szalek does come out on top thanks to that hedge.
And that's, you know, the hedge does win, but if he committed, that could have been bigger points, but close game here with only a 10-point difference, it looks like. And does not stop there because we're on round 6, and this is the only image that they get.
It's a good point that you raise, Trevor, looking at both players' points. Barely a 10-point difference, and we're halfway through now in NPZ. This is truly anyone's game.
Yeah, both players just... And this is maybe not an easy location either. I don't know if this is Turkey. I don't know if I agree with the Turkey, but it could be. I do like kind of the region. I don't like a Turkey guess here, I don't think. but we'll see if Finn is right.
You might not like it, but it's locked in,
And
Trevor.
something like this, you don't even have to get the country right. You just have to be closer geographically. You're not country guessing this.
Oh, here we go.
We have Italy. This is
could be
points.
it with
This is points, Paula. 3
3.5x.
seconds. This is points.
Someone wins here, someone loses. Who's it going to be? Oh, wait, or maybe not.
It's in the middle. Bulgaria.
Oh, wow.
284. And yeah, that's not really a... That is a crazy Bulgaria.
I thought that was going to be it, Trevor.
Yeah, it's one of
Same
those things
situation with the Mexico earlier.
Yeah, it's the name of the game.
If you guess wrong, you want your opponent to guess wrong too, and that's what we just saw.
Yep, and that's the name of the game. If you both make a mistake, it's okay. We only have 3 rounds left here, and then NPZ decide who takes this first game.
Outside a pretty ominous building here, I feel like we're spies in the forest gaining government secrets or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, is this ever... Yeah, it does look a little like liminal spacing, or liminal spaces. I can't tell if this is like a France, or even... Is it ever even Ireland, or something of the like? I'm confused. This is NPZ, this is not easy. I lean towards... I mean, if Finn doesn't go Ireland, then I take his advice and go France. If that's what he's doing here. And Szalek is zooming into Germany. Also not a bad guess in my opinion. Do we see copyright? It might be 2023. We have a Belgium-Germany hedge here. Okay.
15 seconds. Just like that, suddenly you realize the clock is almost gone.
Both players... Oh, it looks like they're all kind of hedging Germany here.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too
Western Germany.
Too many points when it's all said and done in round 7 of game 3.
Luxembourg. That makes sense. That does make sense. It looks like Germany, but isn't. That's the way you get Luxembourg. Not easy.
Finn chipping away there at Szalek. Slight lead, but with the huge multis at this point.
Those big countries, or those small countries, aren't really what you want because it kind of just gives you a chance to get to that round 10.
Yeah.
And for those viewers watching at home, this is a... Whoever has the most points after round 10 does win. So currently, if this is the pace we're at, Finn just needs to make it, 2 more rounds here.
I think, obviously, it's much easier said than done. I'm not on the serve, but I think at this point, it benefits our players to try to move first. If you can, if you've got that vibe, just send it and then put the pressure on.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I think definitely if you're Szalek, where you're lingering behind, you don't want this to get to round 10, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and I could be wrong, Trevor, but that's my opinion.
Sometimes you just have to make sure you know what you're guessing to, and you don't want to get too fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
This will be a free Bangladesh here. We'll see who has the advantage in Bangla, as some like to call it, the Desh.
The Desh.
The Desh. Solid reference in the community.
It's a new one that I will add to the playbook, the Desh.
Desh.
Finn, the first to put his point down. Szalek going in a roughly similar area. 4.5x damage, though. I don't know. Once again, we're going to be moving on to the next round. It's chipped towards Szalek, so he truly is on death's door.
1,700 points left to his
Does
name.
not want it to get to a round 10 and just be chipped away.
I just took a quick peek at the next round here in round 9. And if I'm not trolling, looks like we might be in Russia.
So how are you picking that? How do you know here that we're in Russia? Because Russia is one of the toughest countries to geoguess in. But what are the tells that this is Russia here? Is it the metal,
it just looks like Russia. There's poles back there too.
So you're vibe guessing this one, yeah?
Pretty standard Russia guardrail. No, I'm just kidding. It looks like East or something. I'm not too sure. Because Finn obviously will have an advantage here. And if you see, he looks happy and he looks confused. And we have a short antenna.
Oh my God, Finn!
And is he zooming into the road?
Does Finn know off the rip?
And Szalek just sent him a GG emote in the game. And does Finn just zoom in on the road, Paula?
Yeah, he zoomed in, alpha zoom straight off the rip.
And he's
going to lock it in. He must know that that's the road.
If that's the road,
Don't let this be a blunder, Finn. Szalek, you've got to respond.
If that is the right road, Paula, that might be
one of the sickest guesses.
But they're so close, Paula. They're so close.
But 5x
they're
damage,
so close. No.
Trevor.
It was the road.
Oh my God, Finn, you absolute god.
But don't
but it's not enough. We're going to round 10.
Do not discredit that Szalek guess. I mean, that was an amazing Finn guess, but oh my goodness, you have to give props.
I cannot believe that Szalek managed to get the point, get his point down to in a distance where we didn't see it end there. We are going to the final round of game 3.
that
in our match 1 of
that's
EMEA World Cup qualifier. Insane.
And you have to know that Finn, one of those roads
That's 5x damage, and he dodged the bullets.
It's one of those roads where if you've seen it once, it's very distinct. So he obviously has looked at most roads in Russia, so that obviously is something that he has remembered before. But that is actually insane. And if I told you next round, some viewers might be sad, some viewers might be happy. Depends on who you're rooting for. If you're rooting for Szalek, you're not very happy, I don't think. Round 10, NPZ.
Why is that? If people are rooting for Szalek, why are they not going to be happy here, Trevor?
Because it looks like we're in either the UK or Ireland, and that's a small country equals small points.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And
Szalek would require a huge blunder on Finn's part.
And you have to see the relief he has, and Szalek kind of knows it's over in Ireland.
Yeah, he's just going to place his marker down on the centre of Ireland, wait it out a bit, maybe wants to be a bit more precise, but I think Finn's got this one in the bag, Trevor. I think this one's done.
It's going to be hard for Szalek to pick up, 2,500 points here.
He's got to use every second here to be as precise as possible. I don't even know. I don't know if he can do it, but he needs to be as close as he possibly can and leverage that multi.
There's a world where it's maybe not Ireland and one person goes UK, but if Finn goes Ireland, you have to assume it's Ireland, and you have to. One of these could be right, one of them could be wrong, and Szalek is in the UK and he's switching, but he can only win in the UK if it's UK, and it was Ireland.
And it was Ireland. Finn takes match 1. It was a solid performance by both players, but it's the Irish winning.